Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Coming to you from at least 3 different places, still within the pandemic. This is Out Fiesta, episode 192, Whoopie! FOF Evening News, Variety, Half Hour, and Stunt Show. I am your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing guest, Robb,
wherever he is.
Kristin, Keith.
I'm here somewhere.
JuliAnna, Briscoe.
Yay!
Like bubble tea is good.
What do you have down there?
I'm not even in the
The
show.
bubble tea.
The Bobo? Oh, that looks good. I've got a quick question. In the DFW area, what is your favorite museum and or gallery? It could be any kind of museum, could be any kind of gallery. Favorite museum or gallery? Robb left.
Trying to keep Kristin from disappearing.
Kristin, do you have a favorite museum and or gallery in the DFW area?
Oh gosh, I like them all. I love the DMA
That's awesome.
museums at SMU.
Yeah, you forgot about those. Those are great.
Huh?
All right, you don't have to pick a favorite. I was at the one that's at SMU when I was doing the student films, actually, a year or so.
Yeah.
Yep. Robert, you?
I kind of like the Nasher.
Asher's awesome. Yes. I
I've never
walked
been to the Perot Museum.
Oh, that's cool.
Want.
I walked to the DMA. Well, if I ever go back to my office is right down the street from the DMA. So I walk there at lunch sometimes. Jules, what about you?
I mean, does the library count?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's go with the library. Something I visit that most people don't anymore.
Got it. I enjoy a library. Mine is still the Kimball. I like the Kimball in Fort Worth. That's my favorite. All right. So.
What happened? What happened over here?
Oh, okay. Sorry, we're starting.
Yeah.
Ding.
So, really, tonight's show is the FOF news team again.
Don't we do that every other show?
Oh, no, it's more like every third show.
Yes, seems more often.
This time it's a chat stunt show called Whoopie! Variety half-hour show.
A chat stunt show is not a thing.
Yeah, neither is a half hour or variety show, whatever you call it. It's not a thing, dude.
Okay, you know, this premise is a bit of a stretch.
Shocker.
So how would chat and stunts mix?
We don't have music. How can we do a variety show? And why is the news team hosting a chat variety hour?
Chat stunt variety half-hour.
Oh, like that makes it better?
Yeah, that's what's so great about this episode's title.
It doesn't make sense to anyone.
Oh, so viewers won't think for a second about tuning in, right?
It's so long it needs a word wrap.
Or that's what you're gonna pout now.
No, I'm not pouting. You're pouting. Tonight's show features the FOF news crew and Whoopie! Variety half-hour and chat stunt show. All right. All right, let's fiesta.
If I'm not very much mistaken, is Todd Paper Airplane the general manager of PCMH, i.e. Podcast City Mass Hovercraft?
Not only am I Todd Airplane General Manager of PCMH, Podcast City Mass Hovercraft,
Yeah.
I'm not just the general manager, I'm also a writer. Who are you?
I'm a hovercraft safety inspector.
Uh-oh, Nichelle.
It's Michelle. I mean, I'm a hovercraft safety inspector. Tell me about the new safety measures you're hoping to introduce.
Bibles under the seats.
Pardon me, Todd, Pro Boy Ambulance, General Manager of PCMH.
Podcast City Mass Hovercraft.
Okay.
Who are you?
Well, I'm President Maxine Jackson of the Hovercraft Attendants Union. With a letter asking federal officials to discourage leisure hovercrafts during pandemic season, eh?
Ta-da!
Oh, the letter disappeared. Who are you?
I'm going to tell you, I'm Jody Gridlock, and I keep Podcast City local government from operating efficiently.
Well, that would have made more sense if you hadn't made the letter disappear. First, Jimmy Gradlop, the hover attendants are fearing for their safety here, eh?
Perhaps I'll suspend hovercraft travel over a bed of nails and sharks.
But you can't suspend mass hovercraft travel because the demand has fallen to zero during the crisis.
All we're asking is that the hover attendants have protection.
Oh, Traeger was fixed in the 90s. No need for protection.
Who's Traeger? General manager?
Oh, sorry. I've had more concussions than you've had orgasms.
Oh, okay there. We want our hover attendants to be required to wear face coverings.
Face coverings? Will these pies work? Have a pie!
The friggin' pecan pieces are jagged. Oh, why did you throw that at the safety manager?
Have a pie!
Oh God! I'm deathly allergic to meringue. It makes me say sports and rub my belly in circles in a high nasal voice.
Have a pie!
I'm going to need that coconut pie recipe. I think my nose is itchy now. Somebody's gonna have to pay to get that fixed there. Ow. Okay, that was it. End of sketchy.
Ta-da!
How's that for a topical cold opening?
Oh, it was very mediocre.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Whoopie, the FOF Evening News Team Variety Half Hour and Chat Stunt Show.
What the hell's a variety half hour and chat stunt show? I assume that the variety part is almost sketches like the cold opening we just did, because we have no budget for music, eh? Hey, what's a chat stunt?
We ask members of our audience to chat a question, and our producers test the stunts on our PAs.
Oh, cool. So why are Traeger and the Amazing Fred here then?
I have custody of them on Thursday nights.
That's correct! I like to charm her like I like to charm Miles Cobra.
Damn it, Fred! That cobra struck me! Why did you even bring cobras?
They were bored.
Good thing I'm impervious to their venom.
You are?
Yeah, I watched Thursday night sports ball in Michelle's loft.
Okay, you said something about producers and PAs.
Producer Jeff and producer Dinah, will you please introduce yourselves? And PA Billy and PA Trey.
I'm Dinah, and I'm here to do whatever I can to make shows. The night show's great. Not like the last 3 jobs I got fired from. Anyway, this is a Billy. He's a PA. He's 50 plus and easily frightened.
Oh, well, forgive me for having instincts.
No.
I won't have them anymore.
What are you doing?
I'm rolling around and exposing my belly to predators.
And he's asleep. He's also narcoleptic.
Jess, and I used to sell Buicks at the state fair. I can kill a person with a thimble. I don't care enough to introduce the PAs. Introduce yourself, PA Trey.
Yeah, I proclaim me as an adrenaline junkie.
Does that mean you will refer to yourself frequently as such?
Hell yeah. What's up? PA Trey just bareback hang glided in here looking for my next freaking thrill. Holla back all the way. It's PA Trey, the adrenaline junkie.
There it is.
Insufferable, eh?
I know. Dinah and I will be helping set up the chat stunts.
Chat stunts that are extremely dangerous.
Capable of causing grave and mortal injuries.
And the PAs will be executing them.
If they die.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
Oh, Okay, that's enough of that. The good people at Bronze Rodeo have been kind enough to sponsor our show tonight. I can't wait to see the first chat stunt, and I hope we start with that.
We'll be back with another hilarious sketch.
And another one? Do we have to?
I know, it's a terrible idea. I think we should just start with the chat stunt first, too. We'll be back for another hilarious sketch right after this commercial from our good friends and key sponsors, Bronze Rodeo.
Bronze Rodeo.
Frozen fox chests.
I want to make fox chests tonight, but who has time to slaughter all those foxes?
Well, do you know a better way to get a delicious fox chest?
Well, I can always go to Bronze Rodeo if I need quality fox chests.
But Bronze Rodeo is only open 364 days and 8 hours a year.
I can make your appetite for fox chests and pants disappear. Ta-da!
My appetite is still here.
I knew what I was doing.
Bronze Rodeo frozen fox chests. All of the gristle you've come to expect, from freezer to table in under an hour.
One time I lost power, the stuff in the freezer melted, and you don't want to talk about the bad smells, eh? Melted friggin' fox chests. Oh, are we still going?
Twinsies!
Twinsies! Now, as conjoined twins, are you sure you want to be separated?
I sure am.
Are you concerned that our surgeon won't be able to relate to us?
I sure am.
There's the surgeon now.
Oh, this is the longest The Amazing Friend has ever gone without saying ta-da.
And this is the longest Traeger has ever gone without saying sports.
We're conjoined twins.
Twins too, yeah.
Yeah.
The sketch is over. Ta-da!
Sports!
Chat stunt
Number one.
Well, that was terrible. Hopefully our first chat stunt will be better.
For tonight's first chat stunt, we received the following chat. Can a lobster cut your finger off?
And we thought it was a great question. It's it's only one way to figure this out. So,
Thanks, Dinah. That's where PA Billy and PA Trey come in.
Jess, what do you think should help us with our first stunt here?
I mean, PA Trey is a self-proclaimed adrenaline junkie.
I am an adrenaline junkie.
PA Billy?
No, PA Trey.
Of course. Let's strike one, Diana.
PA Billy, would you mind bringing me that lobster?
Yeah. I mean, yes, I mind. I mean, look at that thing.
Well, unless you want to be one whose finger we use.
Here's the lobster.
Yeah, fun fact about lobsters, they're not very friendly.
Wait, that was fun. Hey, Billy, can we borrow your finger here?
I don't want that thing anywhere near my fingers, especially my pinky.
Hey, give me that pinky.
How about I give you both my pinkies? Twice as extreme.
Sure.
I don't care.
Is it cool if I taunt that huge lobster with my pinkies?
So cool.
Maybe you don't want to startle the lobster, too.
Good idea. Wow, the lobster looks furious now.
Oh, that really hurt.
That lobster really clamped those claws together tight.
He didn't just break them, almost severed them.
Did PA Billy just fall asleep? Oh, right, he's a narcoleptic. Okay. Great choice for this show.
I guess it's true. A very large lobster can break a finger. Who would have thought?
Yeah, two fingers actually. Extreme. Pain. Yeah.
Podcast
City
City
Police
Blocker.
Blocker.
Our next Whoopie segment is a segment we call Podcast City Police Blotter.
My pinkies came off.
Well, in our Podcast City Police Blotter segment, we will review the Podcast City Police Blotter.
Did my name appear in any of the items we're about to report? Because I can make those references vanish.
I'll start. An intoxicated alleged magician
Hey,
allegedly drove his vehicle into the leasing office, gates, and fountain at the Podcast City Apartments late Thursday, according to a police report.
a witness told police they observed a driver who actually seemed to be more of a boozy aging sportscaster.
Hey!
The sportscaster got out of the vehicle and walked to the intersection of Cinnamon Toast Crunch Drive and Oatmeal Street.
Officers found a black Dodge Ram. Don't you have a black Dodge Ram, Trina?
Lots of people do.
A Dodge Ram registered to a person identified as the driver went over the curb of the sidewalk and saw that part of the leasing office collapsed from the crash.
Well, the police, the reports say that officers located the driver nearby in the 1200 block of Gwyneth Paltrow Street. And don't you live on Gwyneth Paltrow Street, Michelle?
Lots of people do.
1200 block of Gwyneth Paltrow Street, and determined that the person was intoxicated.
The person was arrested and charged with driving while intoxicated and for striking a fixture for the damage caused to the apartment property. Is that why you've been doing community service, the Amazing Fred? The Amazing Fred?
It's a beard.
Beard.
A-hole! We're back. We're back after this important message from our good friends, Bronze Rodeo.
Bronze Rodeo!
Rodeo takeout to go.
I want a thermos full of nutria kidneys, but I don't have time to sit down at the Bronze Rodeo.
Oh, Bronze Rodeo takeout to go.
You know, I'm starving for ram ankles. But who has time to sit down at the Bronze Rodeo?
Bronze Rodeo takeout to go! But I need a lamb collarbone enchiladas, and I don't have time for
Bronze Rodeo takeout to go.
Oh, I want donkey hoof ambrosia, but I don't.
A Bronze Rodeo takeout to go.
go!
Chat stuff
Number 2.
All right, so for chat stunt number 2, we have fascinating question here. Will a 10-pound bowling ball rip off a human ear?
Ooh, that is fascinating. I have a 10-pound bowling ball attached to what I can best describe as an ear harness.
All right, so PA Trey, PA Billy, get over here.
I'm coming, but I have to warn you, since my pinkies fell off, my body went into shock.
Here.
Narcolepsy.
PA Billy volunteered.
I've been told that it takes 8 pounds of pressure to rip off a human ear.
Oh, sounds like the ear's coming off. PA Trey, would you mind propping him up? Hey, PA Trey, come on.
He passed out too. I think he lost a lot of blood. We have 2 bowling balls, right?
I sure do. And 2 ear harnesses.
Yeah, sure do. Prop them up.
You prop him up.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato.
I'll do it. Okay. There we go. It's your turn.
Okay, attaching the ear harnesses with the 10-pound bowling balls in them to their ears. And drop the bowling balls.
I got no pinkies and only 1 ear. I'm an adrenaline junkie, not a weird torture junkie.
PA Billy.
Why is there blood pouring from where my ear was? My ear is gone!
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy. Yeah.
All right, since these guys may not be of much use to us for much longer. Let's do the chat stunt over here.
Don't you think that's too mean?
Nothing's too mean for this podcast. What do you think we do this for?
If this fails, it's your ass.
That's
Stunt number 3.
We're gonna have to speed this up.
Oh, these guys are in bad shape. What's the chat stunt now?
Is it possible to rip out a human spine?
No.
Although the brain and spinal cord are attached, the brain is soft and the spinal cord is inside the spine.
So what?
You have to get the head out of the way to even get to the spine.
If you ripped someone's head off, it's impossible to pull out the entire spine while keeping the spine intact.
If we actually knew this, didn't need to have to look this one up. But I think we should do it.
We're all very excited about a couple of new items Bronze Rodeo has added to their breakfast menu. Fish waffles.
Oh, which is blowfish on egos, eh?
Isn't blowfish poisonous if prepared incorrectly?
What are the odds that the Bronze Rodeo doesn't have a properly trained chef, eh?
If I'm not mistaken, blowfish poison symptoms begin with numbness and tingling around the mouth, salivation, nausea, and vomiting.
Yeah, why are you telling me that?
Well, it will be important later.
And of course, you can also enjoy your traditional Bronze Rodeo favorites.
Oatmeal with slugs.
Whisker omelet.
Armadillo bacon.
Bobcat crepes.
Coyote Benedict.
Home fried gopher feet.
New
Bronze
Rodeo
fish
waffles.
FOF Diner.
Diner.
This
This
was
was supposed to be between the
last two stunts.
I'm a server.
Oh, I'm a diner.
I'm a cook.
I'm also a diner.
Did you hear about the new restaurant on the moon?
Great food, but no, I'm sorry.
Are those PAs dead? Oh, sorry. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Did you hear about the new restaurant on the moon?
Great food, but no atmosphere.
This one is kind of sexist, even for me. 2 girls. A tray of sushi, please.
Waiter, to eat or to post photos of to eat or to post photos of on Instagram. Okay, that was sexist.
I don't think we should be in this. Oh, sports. I don't think we should be in this part anymore.
I'll make us vanish.
We could just step out of frame.
What do you call an Arizona State grad with a bottle of champagne?
Oh, a waiter. I don't even get that. Why was the waiter so excited that he completed a jigsaw puzzle in only 9 weeks?
Because on the box it said 8 to 12 years. How is that related to being a waiter? Did the writer just Google corny diner jokes? Okay. Which Star Wars character works at a restaurant?
Darth Waiter. Oh, that's terrible. Last one. Oh, we're not doing this one. Fine. But doing it under protest, eh? You know how to save a drowning waiter.
Take your foot off his head. That's not nice. How many more of these are there?
If anyone tries to give us another one, I'm kicking their ass.
Bronze Rodeo.
Rodeo fish waffles antidote.
How are you feeling, Trina?
Well, there's a numbness and a tingling around my mouth here.
Bronze Rodeo would prefer not to poison our guests.
Which is why we've added Bronze Rodeo fish waffle antidote to our breakfast menu. And I'm salivating like crazy here.
Any other symptoms, Trina?
I'm a little nauseated now.
You may want a double portion of the Bronze Rodeo fish waffles antidote, Trina.
it safer?
Oh, probably. I mean, it's made from window cleaner and fish tank cleaner.
Oh, I think it may be too late for me, eh? Nope. All ready for dessert? Are the PAs alive enough to do another stunt here?
I guess we'll see.
Chat stunt number 4.
We've already strung up an elaborate system of pulleys to prop up PA Billy and PA Trey. Let's get to the question fast here.
How has no one stopped this?
This is beyond true.
Here's the question. Is it possible to...
Please, won't somebody do something?
Is there anyone watching who can help us?
Is it possible to tear someone's throat out with your bare hand?
The finger strength required is minimal, but in actual practice, I've had 13 opportunities to attempt it. And the esophagus slides around too easily, and it's surrounded by fatty tissue and other cordy things. So, all I know is it's not as simple as it's made out to be.
Why do you know so much about that?
Where are PA Billy and PA Trey?
Are they gone?
The Amazing Fred.
Next up,
Fred.
another Whoopie sketch. Okay, sure.
Maybe we can get the Amazing Fred to help us destroy the bodies. A little acid, a bathtub.
Road trip.
Oh, I'm the wife.
I am the husband.
I'm the neighbor husband.
I'm the neighbor wife.
We are on a road trip.
What did one ocean say to the other ocean?
Oh, nothing. They just waved.
What does that have to do with a road trip? Okay, when everything's coming your way.
You're in the wrong lane. Okay, see that one? That one had something to do with a road trip.
Yeah, and I say no to alcohol, eh?
It just
It just doesn't listen.
Road trip.
over.
One more commercial and this sack of shit.
Triple
Threats.
threats.
Did you three start this company without me?
Well, we call it triple threat because not only do we have the Amazing Fred's magical pecan sandies,
Made with magic dust and beef tallow.
He has his own pecan sandies. I thought all he had was just stupid magic tricks.
well, the other two parts of the triple threat are my delectable Icelandic cod.
I didn't know you had good con.
And my beer and whiskey and cigarette battered chips.
Those don't sound as good. I still didn't know that.
Threats.
Triple threats.
Fish and chips and pecan sandies.
Sandies.
What else aren't you three telling me? Answer me. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Well, we brought you some very serious injuries.
For your entertainment. The Amazing Fred? Traeger? Amazing Fred, Traeger, is there anything either of you would like to add?
Does it have to be of any value?
The Amazing Fred and Traeger are definitely the right people to be adding no value whatsoever.
Oh, check your bank statement. Check your bank statement. You may see that a significant portion of your checking account has disappeared.
You butthole!
I added value to my bank account.
Traeger, anything?
I didn't know I was supposed to be trying. Sports!
Thank you for watching and good night, eh?
And this has been Far Out Fiesta, episode 192. Whoopie! FOF Evening News Variety Half Hour and Stunt Show has to be the longest title ever. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith,
Thank you!
Robb Hudspeth, and JuliAnna Briscoe.
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody have any final thoughts, parting words, something, anything?
Watch The Scientist.
Yeah.
Okay, it was on Amazon Prime or where?
It
where
is
can we
on
watch it?
Amazon Prime. I believe it's a
And
rental.
Apple TV.
And Apple TV, and it's actually on a lot of stuff.
Cool.
Others.
I have-
Cox. It's on Cox. If you have Cox, it's on that. Cox cable.
Oh, Cox.
Cox.
Not like cocks like a rooster or cocks like COX.
I like to turn on Cox.
Yeah.
Like the Cox. Oh yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I like to whip out the Cox cable.
Okay, we're getting. We're not going to be able to put this. we're not gonna be able to
COX,
promote
Richard.
this.
COX.
COX. It's a cable. service?
Yeah.
I'm aware.
No, I don't do the cable.
Ask me. I think they suck.
Cable.
Not one in particular. If you ask me. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Later.